Okay, let's try this. See if it works. It's kind of delayed. Hey, Jackie, how are you? Trying to get my camera to focus decently without autofocus. I cannot talk. Hi, Carla. So how are you ladies today? Oh, just got out of work. I was out, actually didn't get Thursday night. Hopefully this is going to work. It's saying my connection is unstable, so going to drive me crazy. Some embellished bags for a Christmas journal. This Christmas elf. Ooh, Carla. That's awesome. So I've gutted it and I've got it ready to start making the pages, but I'm going to work on the ephemera to go in it. Your job is under construction, and my boss has us running around doing extra freaking work. Oh, that's no fun. No fun at all. Okay, y'all let me know if you start buffering or something, because I don't know why. My phone doesn't seem to be working right. My internet keeps saying connection unstable, but I'm not buffering here on this end, so I don't know. See if I can do this. I hate it when it's okay. Let's watch it this way. Ooh, very fuzzy. Okay. Hi, Tanisha. So while I was on vacation, I got a new music book at a antique store. I think the lady who sold it was messed up because she said this was the cover. Ugh, the delay. And that's the book. It's so much bigger. It's like a good 1.5 inches bigger than the book. So, but it goes the right direction for, let me focus. See if this helps. Very slow connection. Can I ask you for Kat, if you can, 1,000 subscribers before the year? Sure. If anybody's on here who wants to subscribe or would like to subscribe to Jackie, just click her name and it will take you to her channel and you can subscribe. I would love to get to that too, but I'm not. So I'm about 380 people away from the goal. So the book I'm working, I pulled out a couple sheets of the music paper out of here, and look at the yumminess in here. Furring. I'm going back to this view, so I can not see all the buffering because that drives me crazy. But it's got all the yummy little bits, and I don't have to distress any of it. So I love the book. I got me some golden books. Hi, Barnyard Chicken. I think your name is Lisa, if I remember right. Welcome. I got this paper pad last year at Michael's. So I'm going to be using some of it for the Christmassy part. Yay, I got it right. Surprisingly. Again, I am sorry for any bad connection. Just please forgive me. I need to print out a printout here real quick. I was working on this and then I saw, oh, it's almost time. What's that one? Anyway, hi Cornflower Cracks. How are you? So I've already put a piece of the music paper down through here. We're going to tear a piece of this. I'm glad someone's happy to see me. It's been a rough week. Not even as rough for me as it is for others, but stressful just the same. Oh, like where'd y'all go? So we're just going to tear that and make it part of the tag. Like I said, I'm doing a little golden book for a journal from a shop. I am okay. If you want to pray for my family, that would be wonderful. Some of my family got some really bad news, so we're waiting for confirmation from the doctors. So I would appreciate prayers for her. Find my glue. Got my decaf coffee beside me, so I should be good to go as long as the internet holds out. Thank you, Carla. It's not any fun. That's for sure. I covered my desk. The view of my desk doesn't look as reflective now, and I put contact paper over it so that it was easy to wipe off. Paper towel. Too much glue there. Trim it off. This is your basic tags. We're going to do a couple pockets, and I don't know, we'll just see how far we get. But I did have fun last week when I went on vacation. I went to Amish country. If anybody's ever been to Amish country in Holmes County, Ohio, it is really a lot of food and a lot of fun. We went to antique stores while we were there. My sister-in-law, you don't know who she is. My sister-in-law, my niece, and I went. And then we went to north to, I can't think of the name of the town, Hartville, to a big flea market, which was really fun. And we got a few things there. Who said you were a witch? Thank you, Tanisha. Sorry, I need to read chat. Thank you, ladies. Prayers, I appreciate them all. Oh, Carla calls herself a witch. I don't know if she's a witch. I think she's crazy. Oh my goodness. They at this one place in Amish country, it's called Hirschbergers. They have amazing fry pies. And they just, oh, they melt in your mouth. And it's just so heavenly. But if you're diabetic, they're not what's the word I'm looking for? They're not very healthy for you. Yeah, fry pies, they're amazing. It just, oh, you stand there and you can just smell them, and it's, oh, so awesome. Okay, finally found those little things I was looking for. Now I just got to get them to print. Because anyway, they had those there, and then they had apple cider that you could taste, which was fresh pressed. It was really good. And of course, the cheese, the Amish cheese. They're known for their cheese. So delicious. Their bread, yes. I brought home a piece of carrot cake, and I put it in the freezer for a treat later because they freeze well. See if I can get it to do this. There we go. Sometimes me and my brain get to going so fast I can't remember what I'm doing. Okay. Make sure I got the right paper in there so I can fussy cut these. Cider. Oh, no, I didn't try those. They didn't have any of those left. Carrot cake is my favorite. Besides chocolate. Okay, so this is just a manila file folder that I cut up. We're going to make a little flip out of it so that when you open the book, it'll be on a page. Where I'm at, the one I went to is Holmes County, Ohio. It's up around Berlin, Ohio, and Hirschbergers is a farm, and they have a petting zoo. So if you have little kids, it used to be free. They now charge. And yeah, mine does too. They had this massive horse that they were known for, and he was quite old. He passed on. So they now have another one there, and they give buggy rides, but their bakery is amazing. And then in Hartville, which is where the big flea market was, they had an in-house that made fresh bread, fresh pepperoni rolls. It was really good too. Sounds like a place my cousin went to. She lives in Oklahoma. Yeah. There's another Amish town. It's more close to Cincinnati, Ohio, but it's like the old Amish, and they are very unmodernized, and they aren't not modernized. What's the word I'm looking for? Commercialized. The people in Holmes County definitely know how to make their money because this stuff is very much sought after. But if you've never had fresh pressed cider, you don't know what you're missing. So good. Okay, so we're going to cover the front of this. And we're going to fussy cut some. Trying to stay in frame, but I don't know. If you've been here more than once, you know me, I'm never where I need to be. Chocolate cake. I would love to have a piece of my mama's chocolate cake. But I kind of have to let those things go. A little bite here and there. I don't know, Jackie. Is anyone else buffering? It's all good in the crafting hood. Okay. The Hastings. So there we go. Put our art glitter glue on the back. I need to make a tassel for this journal. I did finish my I posted the green journal yesterday, uploaded that video, and I finished a Peter Rabbit journal that I was working on. So happy about that. It's videos recorded. And this is what I was printing these on Etsy. You ish good on streaming. Okay. That there. Saying it's stable now, so that is a good thing. I just go the wrong way for this thing. Okay. But this will go onto a page in the journal. I am on it. Okay, hold on. Let me reread that. Would a tiny tassel be okay on an altered paper clip? I'm in a swap and I'm clueless about altered paper clips. I've never put a tassel on a paper clip, so I really don't know. I usually use a big ring. Thank you, Corn. Thank you, thank you. You have a great night. I think we're going to put this Christmas tree on here. When I do an altered paper clip, I do more of a, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Let me see if I can get this down without blinding you. This is how I did my altered paper clips in this journal. They are just that, the paper clip with a little charm on it. So get that to focus there. Give me a sec. So I curled the end of it and then put the charm on it on jump ring. Or I do the ones like I did with the paper. We'll do a couple of those maybe before the night's over. But my tassels I do completely different. So there's my charm on the Peter Rabbit book. It's all buttons and beads and bobs. There's the front. In the back. I distressed it. It was too new looking for my taste. You can put a tassel. This is one a friend made me. One of these and add it to a paper clip. Just don't poke your finger. Just put it on and just do it small. My tassels always turn out like this. Ginormous. Okay, back to the job at hand. Cut out the little Christmas trees. I'm not actually completely fussy cutting. I'm just kind of cutting around them like they were cut out on a sticker type thing. If that makes any sense, because, we don't make sense on this channel. My numbers are floating around. It goes to 10, and it goes down to 5, then down to 0. I don't know what's going on with this thing. YouTube making me think I'm crazy. Could be that I am, right? Yay, Carla's still here. I'm happy. If I sit here and fussy cut them out completely, we'd be here all night long. And sadly, I have to work tomorrow. And Tanisha's here. And we're going to ink the edges. Just because I have an aversion to white paper. I like the stress. Not in camera again. Hi, Therese. How are you? Haven't seen you around for a while. Let's see. I'm okay. Okay. I'm making some Christmas ephemera for a journal I'm working on. Hi, Miss Gloria. How are you? I was watching a little bit of your live last night, but I was just kind of lurking, Gloria, because I was going to sleep. It was past time because I stayed up until 3 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday night. Oops. But that's okay. It was fun. I got the book done that I was working on. I decided I needed to do some Christmas. I didn't do Halloween this year, so. You have no area to film or craft, Carla? Oh, that's awful. No, it wasn't you, Gloria. It really wasn't. I just was exhausted. So I was trying to support your channel, and I went in, left my thumbs up, watched as long as I could, turned on my rain video, and I was out. I have a rain video that I listen to on YouTube all night long. Best sleep medicine in the world. It makes me very sleepy when it rains, so this works perfect. You fell asleep at Cheryl's jewelry sale. Oh no. Yeah, sometimes you just can't sleep. I don't think I want that one. Let's see. What else can I print? I have all this stuff, so I use it, right? Find which one it is. We have some Christmas bells. Let's do that. Your meds. Sorry. Just move that out of my way. Your my meds are screwy. My levels are up, so grumpy, sleepy, and dopey. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I love the rain sounds. My Halloween house tour is coming up on Saturday. I work very hard to make it fun. Gloria, your house tours and your decorations are always amazing. Always. my house tour would be there's a dust bunny in this corner, one on that corner, one on the ceiling.
There's my maid back.
and yeah, just it wouldn't be very much fun. Your Christmas one. I'm a Christmas girl. I love Christmas. I don't know how this Christmas is going to be, but yeah, your Christmas tour. I loved it. My best friend growing up, her grandmother and grandfather had this huge house, and they did amazing Christmas stuff. They had one room that had like 16-foot ceilings in it. That was just, I mean, it was massive. Their tree was usually at least 12 feet tall. And I was like, oh my goodness, I would go in there and fall in love with it every single year. They had to, once they got older, they had to hire somebody to help decorate the tree. I'm almost home, ladies. We're going to bed early tonight. Thank you, ladies. Kat, you're in my prayers. Have a great night. You too, Lady J, Lady Jackie. You have a great night. Thanks for coming by and always supporting my channel. I appreciate it. You guys make this channel fun. Give me somebody to talk to besides just the crafts. I'm usually talking to my, what else I want to put on that one. So let's add something to this one. How about a snowman? Hi, Tanya. I used to have a village that I put up at Christmas time. And I don't do that anymore. My sister-in-law does. Ah, thank you. I barely put up a Christmas tree anymore because I love Christmas, but I'd rather craft than decorate, if that makes sense. 2 years ago, we put the Christmas tree up where my desk was, and I spent from the 15th of December to the 2nd of January not being able to craft at all, and that about drove me crazy. I'm like, no, I need my stuff back. It keeps me grounded, I think. It makes me happy. Now I gotta stay away from sales, from live sales and buying stuff, because I need nothing else. I have my art glitter glue. I got it in time before it turned cold. The only thing I would buy if I ran into it would be some more distress inks, but I don't have that's more of a want than a need, if that makes sense. But then I guess some people could say crafting is more than a want than a need. If they really wanted to justify, don't buy anything, then I might turn all witchy on them. Like that little snowman. So hopefully I'll have my journal that you had a sneak peek of there a while ago up and on video by Sunday, and hopefully a new video showing how I sew the signatures in my books. Seeing how YouTube would not let me do that before. Way out of focus. And I tried to find the video, and I don't know, when it would not upload, I don't know, aggravated and just deleted it, or what happened to it. One may never know. So has anybody else started Christmas shopping yet, or do you all Christmas shop? I mean, I know not everybody does, and that's cool. It's everybody into their own. Glue off my fingers. I like to Christmas shop. I liked it better when my daughter was little and I could buy toys and all the fun things. It's not as fun to buy when you're older because it's electronics or, Mom, I just want money. You haven't started yet? I've got a few things, but we don't go all out anymore like we used to. Not ready. I have to get my mind into it because, well, Christmas Day is one of the hardest days of the year for me because of my dad, but we put him in the hospital on Christmas Day. But he enjoyed family that day, so I make a point to try to be happy and remember all the good times we had. Our Michael's opens here supposedly November 1st. So that's exciting. Unless you ask my husband. And he'll say, nah, that's not exciting. You'll find something to buy. Some ribbon. This was sent to me. Random act of kindness from a lady on. Yeah, that does make it a very bittersweet. We put Daddy in the hospital on Christmas Day, and he passed away on January 2nd. But say it makes it makes it hard. It's never the same again, but just carry on, right? Yep. Can't get my fingers to work to put that through the hole. Go early when it opens. They do great things on grand openings. I don't even know what day the first is. Is that a Wednesday? Which seems like an odd day for a grand opening. So that'll be cute in the pocket. Cover that.
November 1st is Friday.
Oh, it's okay. It's a Friday. Let's put a pocket in here so that when you flip this open, we have a pocket. I've been to one grand opening and swore I would never, ever go to another one. And that was for a Ames store. Sorry, I'm looking for another booklet. Music sales, and be sure to hit the framing department and have them quote you something so they get you on the mailing list. Ugh. Carla, you want to get that for me? Can. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I want to get coupons mailed to me. That's for sure. All right. What do we want to use as a pocket? You're good. You're good. It's like the third or fourth time they've showed up in one of my lives. I'm like, ugh, go away. I don't understand that. Why? Why do we need? Let's do that at 3 3/4. I lost my ruler. Oh, there it is. I buried it. 3 3/4. What is this one? It's 3 3/4 on that one too. They also have rewards programs. They can do it at the register, and all you do is use your phone number. Cool. Thought my husband just fell. It was my imagination, though. Did you work at Michael's, Carla? Or have you told me that before and I've forgotten? Because, you know, I'm notorious for forgetting. Forget where I am most days. Literally. For a year and a half. See, I think it would be a fun job. I love crafts, but then I would be afraid I would get really bored. Not bored with the... I'd get overwhelmed and wouldn't want to craft, if that makes sense. Being around it all the time.
And we have to file bankruptcy.
Ooh, 30% employee discount. Wow. We don't get a discount at the grocery store. Unless you shop on Wednesdays, and then the cashiers will give you the 5% senior discount. That's all. I think we got 10% when I worked at Hills. Oh, that's cool. Discounts are fun. I like discounts. Okay. That little bell go. Yeah, I knew that. My niece worked at Michael's. Going the wrong direction again. She worked at Michael's down in North Carolina near Cherry Point, where Dad was in the military. And I knew they got that. I knew she got a discount. She just never, I didn't know how much. But 30% sounds awesome. Could you use your 30% on sale items too? You get the scoops. I know if I want a job. God knows mine drives me crazy. All right.
No, that's a short trip.
Yeah, it is a short trip, Dan. Very short trip. Let's frame that up. Not on sale, but you can stack them with a regular coupon. Well, that's cool. So that was one of the things that when I worked for Hills, which is, I don't know if anybody's here from the East Coast that would remember Hills or not. They weren't all over the U.S., but they didn't have ads up until not regularly, once or twice a year. And then we had the big toy catalog at Christmas. So you didn't have to worry about ads. I loved it. Yeah, that would be great. I gotta clean up some of this trash. I have all these goals to do better with not having trash all over my desk, but I don't succeed. Lots of decor and yarn. I tried crocheting once. I did 2 blankets, one for my niece and I started one for my mom, but I'm just not good at it. Takes me forever. And then a long time ago, I used to do, what's it called? Plastic canvas art. I was really good at that, but it got boring fast. I used to decorate sweatshirts. Used to do making wreaths, yarn, and planning classes. That's cool. Oh, I'd fail at planning. I would so fail it. Okay, let's see. A little bird. I used to make the grapevine wreaths and I would sell them. They had bows and roses, and that was a lot of fun, but it took a lot of space to have them all up till you sold them. Which I sold one for $100, which still blows my mind that somebody pay $100 for a wreath for their door, but it had, if I remember right, like 150 mini rosebuds on it in cream and rose color. Yes, that's what I did too. It was, I sold a lot of those, a lot. Yeah, the wreath was like, I want to say it was like an 18-inch wreath, or it might have been bigger. I had 3 different colors of ribbon on it. I wish I had pictures, but I'm sure I do somewhere, but they were on actual film and not digital like we have now. So, and then I was part of like what they called the employee committee, and I donated one to the employee committee to make money for our store picnic. And they raised $150 selling tickets for that wreath, which was pretty cool. There's the studs and the screw, I can't say that word. Screws. Anywho, jewels as well. I didn't really get into anything. And then I did scrapbooking after my daughter was born. Hi, Diana. How are you? Sew on jewels. Yeah, no, I never sewed any kind of jewels on. I did the puffy paint, and then I did the gloss paint and outlined them, and I am good. Yeah, the sweatshirts were fun. I wish they still did that fabric where you could fussy cut out the panels and stuff. My sister-in-law and I used to do, you used embroidery hoops and the dish towels, and you made the wall hangings. I'm telling my age. That was back in the late 80s, early 90s. And then we did wall hangings that had the fabric quilted in it. It was fun. I've always crafted. It must be very boring. My dog's over here snoring so loud. Surprised
Yeah.
y'all can't hear it.
No, it does.
Yes, a fox. I thought that would go well with the little theme, with the little children's book. Oh, and I actually did it right. I got it just tall enough to use little wildlife critters and I have 2 more Little Golden Book Christmas books I bought for doing this with. I'm like addicted to Little Golden Books for children's books. They're fun. Yeah, I've never tried quilling. I did ceramics when I was in school. It was okay. It was just a lot of waiting while it cured and dried and all that. I like to paint. I used to like to do like the decorative painting and stenciling. Zentangles. I love to do Zentangles. My daughter did ceramics class in college, and she made me what's the word I'm looking for? I'll have to get it. See if my husband will be kind enough to hand it to me so y'all can see it. I use it as a container to hold my ink cartridges for my printer. My thing that Ashley made me. She's an art major. Toll painting. I did toll painting for a little bit, but I wasn't that good at it. Some things I can do, but it's not my forte. I can draw. If I sit down and put my mind to it, I can draw. I could draw the birds and stuff, but I don't have the desire to do that like I used to. It is very heavy, Dan.
This isn't Ashley's favorite thing to do either.
Yeah, this is a piece that my daughter made me. It is not her favorite thing to do.
Extremely heavy.
And it is extremely heavy. Hold on a second here. Let me move this. But she had to do a project. So she made me this container and it stands upright. So this is the top up here. And she put the birds all the way around it. And then on the top, she put a bird. Don't mind the dust. But it holds all my little ink cartridges. They wanted her to do another pottery class because her pottery teacher loved this. But she doesn't like pottery. But I love it. I will cherish that forever. Because when they told her what she had to do a project, that's what she chose. She wanted to put I'll Fly Away on it because that's my favorite song. My favorite gospel song. But her teacher loved it. And he said, but why did you put one red bird on there? And she said, it was for her grandpa. Thanks, Carla. She was a grandpa's girl. So now I'm going to see if I can find a stamp that says Merry Christmas. Let's see what we can stamp on there. Use Eyes on the Sparrow. Yeah, that's a beautiful one too. I sang that in church one time. Ooh. Fly Away several times, but I sang My Eyes on the Sparrow with some of the girls at church. Oops. I just organized all my stamps onto these. I can't remember which book my Christmas ones are in. It's not that one. But I put them in these big Ziploc bags so that if any of the stamps fall off their sheets, I don't lose my stamp. And it works pretty good. I don't care how many times I try to be organized for this, I'm always going to be searching for something. Hope y'all know that. All right. The holiday are at the back of one of these. And of course, I chose the wrong one. The 3 notebooks of stamps. All right. There we go. A Merry Christmas stamp. All right. Shall we put it on with archival ink? Notifications always pop up over top of my chat. It drives me nuts. I'm looking for a piece of scrap paper. No, all of the 20,000 pieces I have here. There we go. So just ink the stamp up. I'm using archival ink. Probably should use black, but we'll see how this looks. I bought myself some new stamping blocks. My other ones were disgusting, and I couldn't get it all off there because I used Stays On ink. And I shouldn't have. There we go. I just didn't think the Merry Christmas would show up on that piece of paper. And this is just some of my coffee dyes I had torn. I think that'll make a really nice journaling tag to put in the book. Ink up the back a little bit. PCB. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud. Probably not a good idea. So I bought my daughter a shirt for Christmas that says, I can't do stupid. I open my mouth and sarcasm comes out. While I was gone, I'm like, oh, that is so her. It's a sweatshirt. She's the queen of sarcasm. Sometimes you have to stop and think, is she being sarcastic? Let's do. Want to do my tags, and I want the sides to match. Just roll it, but don't actually fold it. Cut, and they'll be perfect every time. Just do a collage tag. Some different papers. I love collages. I love. Oh, good. That's it. I just love crafts. And this is paper that I ironed by. Because I don't want to wait for it to bake in the oven, and I can't stand to be outside when it's hot. So turn that off. Page. A dictionary page. I have a box behind me that I covered. It's just an old box, and that's where I store my papers at. It is quiet tonight. I wonder where Miss Rhonda is tonight. She's usually in here cheering me on. Just checking my connection. So what's everybody else's favorite thing to craft right now? I think we all know mine is journals. Good night, Tanisha. Hope you have a great night and a good day tomorrow. Hope I wasn't too boring. Okay. Sometimes I can making journals and cards. I went through a card phase, but I don't do a lot of those anymore. Not that I don't enjoy it, I'm just kind of stuck on my journals. Okay, that's good to know. Thanks. Sometimes I start talking and I'm thinking, what, these people honestly want to hear me talk? And I'm sure my husband's going, why do these people really want to hear her talk? This lady's crazy. Okay, another dictionary page. Yeah, journals are so much fun because you know you are ever alike. You may start with the same dimensions of paper and all of that, but you never come out with the same exact journal twice, which I absolutely love. They can be in the same style. You guys are so sweet. But they just never turn out the same. That's cool. Yeah, I enjoy when I'm crafting, I tend to turn on lives so I don't feel like I'm sitting here just crafting by myself. I enjoy the interaction with people. I enjoy it more on YouTube than I do in real life because there's some really weird folks out there in this world. All right, what do we want to put there? More of this coffee paper. It is a lonely little world out there, that's for sure. It's not big enough. Crocheting and painting. Now, diamond painting is something that I cannot get into at all. I had a email where they were wanting me to get that. I can't remember the name of the company because I immediately deleted it. To get their diamond painting and do it and review it, and I'm like, it's too tedious for me, and I would not enjoy it. Oh, that sounds like fun, Tanya. Sounds like fun. I love doing that. I craft a lot with my friend Jan and Jamie, Rhonda, and her name's Dina. Another one, her name's Dina. Oh, you're in New Zealand. Oh, that's cool. So what time is it there? I'm not any good with time zones. I can remember Eastern, Sunday, and then that's about it. I want to be calling you to hang out in 1 a.m. in the morning. I don't know. It just seems tedious to me, Carla. I did this project 2:36 p.m. on Friday. Cool. Where you what?
There it's 9:30 here.
Yeah, 9:30 here where I'm at. on Thursday. It's so interesting that you can be sitting in your living room and talking to people around the world. I just, that's so amazing to me. How's Friday looking? Yeah.
Sleepy.
My husband just said sleepy, Carla. It's looking sleepy.
Your dog's sleeping.
Duh. I have a dog named Friday, so he says it's sleeping. Should I take a mental health day? I should take one of those every day. Cold and rainy. We got a fire in our wood stove. It's right behind me right now. It's not raining here though. It's just chilly. So y'all are getting ready to go into summer there, aren't you? Spring, you're in the spring. Oh, excuse me. I just did that and didn't put one bit of Christmas on it. Ooh, it's already tried to snow there. That's no fun. I love winter, but it's really too early for that.
You got their language, don't you?
It was raining in the mountains of West Virginia, or snowing in the mountains of West Virginia. I live on the flat side of West Virginia, if you want to call it that, by Ohio. Oh, it's 14 degrees there. Yikes.
No.
I have to say I've never been one that got cold unless it was like way below zero and I had to go out and warm the car up. I'd come back in and my teeth would be chattering. But this year, I've already been cold. This getting old stuff is not any fun. Not any fun at all. My mom she was always really warm-blooded until she was 77 when she passed. So when she got a lot older, she was always cold. I think it was the cancer for her, but I can't pick it up. So at work today, I was trying to grow my fingernails out. And I was putting a sign up on the shelf, and I have these little clips that you have to fold in, and I broke both of those fingernails off. I was so mad. And it hurt. Oh my goodness. 9 degrees Celsius here. I don't know what our temperature is. I haven't looked. I start looking when they start calling for snow or freezing rain. Or in the summertime when I hear the word high winds, thunderstorms.
Oh, yeah.
It's 48 here. Don't have any cats. Both cats I've ever had in our house have been crazy. Literally. Crazy. Let's see. What's in this bag of goodies? We'll use this at the top. Oh. I've only shipped to Canada once. The customs forms. Ugh. It's like they want to know everything. Including when you just 1 degree colder. I started to say the custom forms, they want to know everything, including on what century the ink was made. Like, there's nothing in it. Can't go across the border. It's just a piece of paper with some pretties on it. Okay. I will do that. It'll be under Kathy Farnsworth Gordon. Hi, Miss Lori. How are you? That's cute. What shall we put on this one? I think I need a bigger. I want a Santa Claus. Let me print something else out. I'm doing okay. How are you? Wait a minute. I should have just read that. You're doing good. Oh, it's not in any shops there. Oh, wow. That'd be awful. One of these files I know has Santa Claus in it. You do diamond painting too? I don't know. It's tedious for me. I know that's crazy, but that's just my mentality. I got a Mickey Mouse head, but where's the Santa? Candy cane. Oh, here's an elf. Let's see what the elf looks like. The elf is cute. Ooh, definitely got to fit him to the frame. I'll print 4 of them. Just because I don't want to waste paper. It's going to start screaming at me, though, to change the paper pretty soon. Or change the ink pretty soon. Do you like round or square drills? I like the square. See, I don't even know what that is. It's just all those little pieces. I'm like, yeah, no. I need... I think it would probably give my neck stress too, because where it hurts 24/7. Where do you order it from the United States? Or do you guys have Amazon? Is it not on your Amazon? So Miss Lori, what are you doing tonight? I can't see you. They call the little bead jewels drill. Oh, okay. I gotcha. See, I don't know the lingo. We're going to put this little happy elf on there. Isn't he cute? Or she, whichever it wants to be. Oh, Amazon postage is expensive. Simon Says stamp. That might be good. I've never bought from them. But then I got Prime here, so it ships for free. But, well, it's not really free when you add it all up and pay your fees, but it's definitely cheaper. Yeah, oh, I can't stand Elf on the Shelf. So one thing I dread about Facebook this year is the stupid Elf on the Shelf. It's called Be Good. That whole thing drives me nuts. Just resting and enjoying my wood stove, taking a break from creating today. I've been catching up and finally found a med that helps me sleep. Well, that's good. We got our wood stove going too. Yeah, it's not burning real hard or anything, real hot. It's just enough to take the cool edge out. Now, Lori, where are you located at? I know Carla lives in snow country and Tanya's in New Zealand. I'm in West Virginia. I remembered where I was. Aren't y'all proud of me? British Columbia. Oh, yeah, but you are enjoying your wood stove, weren't you? I see you on all the other lives, and I don't ever remember. I think I first met you on Daisies at Tsunami Roses. Like I said, you're in snow country, woman. I thought that's where I first met you at. You win the lottery, you're coming over to shop. Sounds like a good idea. Find a Tuesday morning somewhere. We don't have in West Virginia. Well, there is none in West Virginia. There's one in Bluefield, Virginia, but which is right next door to Bluefield, West Virginia. Oh no. Well, that area probably gets a lot of rain. I win the lottery, I'm building me a craft barn.
Cat house.
No, not a cat house, a craft barn. I knew he was going to say that. Carla's going to see if she wins the lottery, Tanya. Hi, Helen. How are you? Having a lot of D-stashes lately, Helen. Everybody has D-stashes when I'm poor. And I'm always poor. Right? Story of my life. You're moving to Texas. Wow, that's cool. When are you moving?
What part?
Yeah, it would be hard to take everything. Oh, you're 10 minutes from the beach in New Zealand. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Let's see. What do we want to stamp on this one? A week before Thanksgiving. Oh, that's coming soon then, isn't it? That would be a hard adjustment for me. Summertime at Christmas. Well, that's good. It's always good to be around family. I hope it is a wonderful move for you. Oh, my brain. Let's see. I need a map to start marking where everybody's lives. Have a holly jolly Christmas. Now we're going to start to sing. Very cute. Austin, you're going to Austin. Carla, are you originally from Texas? Somebody is originally from Texas that I talked to, but I can't remember who. Thank you, thank you. Now I need to make another pocket. This book will have 4 signatures. 5. I don't like to do even numbers. You will be a short drive from Round Rock Donuts. That sounds good. Jackson and Minnesota. Ooh. Now that was a huge adjustment. A little bit crazy. Let's do another flip to the side. I'm on the same farm I was raised on. I won't say I was born here because I was born in a hospital, but you're a Texan in misery. Oh. Let's see. What do we want? I've just always been a West Virginian. If I could be a West Virginian anywhere else, it'd be Alaska. But I'll never get there because my husband doesn't want to go there. Need to measure. Measure and then cut. Not cut, then measure. 3. Just under 3 3/4. Yeah, my friend Brenda lived in Knobnoster, Missouri for a while. She actually graduated from high school. Oh, you don't do wheat? My daughter went gluten-free. And she feels so much better. Yep. She went down there and lived with her brother who was in the military to help take care of his kids many, many years ago. She's now she's now 60 something, but she talks about it all the time. Good luck on the sugar-free, and I'll say congratulations on the gluten-free. Has it made you feel better? I cut out Coca-Cola, regular Coke. Went to Coke Zero, so that was my first place to cut out sugar. I haven't succeeded on anything else. It is hard. Let's see. What do we want to put on this one? How about the fox? We have friends from Pittsburgh. Oh, a military lawyer. Okay, I read this. My hands and feet don't cramp up on me anymore, but if I slip up, I notice it right away. Fingers all twisted up. Ah, that's interesting. See, I have an autoimmune disease, and everyone tells me I should go gluten-free, but oh man, it is so expensive. Sounds like crafts or eat. Yeah, Ashley was having a lot of issues digestively. Kathy with a K, Farnsworth Gordon. Ashley was having trouble that she didn't tell me and had been having it for a while. She thought she was having lactose issues, but it wasn't lactose. It was, I'm off the camera again. Right. Yeah, there are. She was telling me all of her symptoms, and we started looking, and everything that she was telling me pointed toward gluten. And so she started last April gluten-free, and she feels amazing. Had to be on an iodine-free. I can't drink milk or ice cream, but I have some cheese and butter and moderation. Yeah, she figured out it was nothing in dairy. Dairy she doesn't have any problems with. It was all the wheat, because every time she was having the dairy, she was also having wheat, like, because she would have an ice cream cone and it would send her swiftly, as she says, to the bathroom. And so she just thought she was having lactose intolerance. If she drank milk, well, she was usually drinking the milk on the cereal. So cheese was always with the pasta. And then her face would break out constantly. So, yeah. She went gluten-free. And then the day we picked her up from college in the spring, we went to Chick-fil-A, and I texted her and asked her if she wanted something from Chick-fil-A, and she told me yeah. And I wasn't thinking, and I just got her a regular Chick-fil-A sandwich on a regular old bun. And neither one of us thought about it because we were just trying to get her moved out of the dorm room. And she ate that within 15 minutes. Not even 15 minutes, more like about 7 minutes. She was so sick. Made it a very uncomfortable trip home for her. But I made my grocery bill quite high at the summer, but do what you got to do. Okay, I will check it when I'm done with the live, Tanya. Yeah, it's called mixed connective tissue disease. They think it will turn into like lupus, but my RA numbers keep rising. And then I have my fingers some days they don't work at all. Can't twist a cap off a bottle of pop anymore. But thankfully, Ashley figured out what it was, and she's feeling better. So, your brother has lupus. Yep. That's the other one they say it could turn into. Or usually if you have the mixed connective, you one disease is not enough. It's at least 3, if not more. Like, it's my superpower. I can carry 3. Not 3 that I want, though. Yeah, it's amazing how much better she feels. Okay, so there's the inside. Now let's do the outside. I just wish she'd have told me a long time ago that she was having those issues, and we would have looked into it. But I guess it's not something you really want to talk to. It was suffering, though. It was unnecessary when we could have figured it out. So had you been planning to go back to Texas, Helen? Or was it just kind of a spur of the moment thing? If you don't mind my asking. Getting off camera again, Cat. Oh, well, then that's good then. Since you've been wanting to go back, I'm glad it's happening. Okay. Shall we put on this one? I like the fox. I don't even know what time it is. Thank you. These are from Etsy. It probably won't be done till tomorrow, but I will put a link for them in the description box. Because usually by the time I get off here, I just basically turn the computer off and go start getting ready to go to bed for work tomorrow. 10:08 my time. Fridays are always so much fun. I live my life for Sundays and Wednesdays. Because I don't have to go to work. I'm thankful I have a job. I don't mean to sound complaining. I just really wish my job was crafting. Wouldn't that be a wonderful thing? All right. Make a tag or something to go in here. Yeah, these little animals are adorable. So we have 2 large tags, 1 regular tag, 2 flips. Let's do another little tag. No, I'm not in healthcare. I am in the grocery store business. I do the pricing and that kind of stuff at a local store. Hello, Els. How are you? I got mine yesterday or Tuesday, one of the two. Stuff from Bima.
One Christmas time, we need all.
Well, okay then. Looks wouldn't bother me, but I don't want to smell a dead horse, girl. I look like I've been run over by a friend most days. Forgot to do my, this is how I do my tips of my tags. If you didn't see it earlier, don't actually fold it, just kind of roll it so that they're together and then clip. That makes your tags even. And let's use some more of this paper, but a bigger piece. Of my two favorite things in the world, ripped paper. Hi, Rosa. Ooh, cleaning out the garage. Makes me thankful I don't have a garage. We've got a shed out back we need to clean out. We just don't know what to do with all the stuff in it. Oh, I'm off camera again. Someone smack me when I get off camera, okay? Not you, Dan. You're going to take me literally. I moved my desk around to put that sewing machine up there, and ever since then I can't find where my camera's at. I'm always in the wrong spot crafting. Paper towel. Okay. Let's trim it. Still haven't found that Santa Claus. So I guess this one's not going to have Santa on it either. I think to go with can't use that again. It's in this paper bag. Okay. Sounds good. Oh, Carla, did you see this? My red birds. That Santa's too big. You're 12 hours away. That's funny. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Well, maybe I picked the wrong book. Usually they have really good cut-aparts. This one ain't got really good cut-aparts. So. It's a Christmas themed kit, yes. What's this? I love this paper pad too. It focuses on blues. I know. I love the birds though. I love cardinals. Angels. This one just doesn't go with my theme. Hey, Dawn. How's Dawn? Let's get something else out for you, Cat. Have to feed the hubby. Have a good night, Lori. Sorry for the crinkly sound. This is some paper I got with a magazine last year. Maybe I'd find something in the little cutouts. Oh, 3 days out of town. That doesn't sound fun. That little dough. Might be cute. Hi, Donna. How are you? I totally forgot about when I was cleaning this out earlier. I found this. I was like, oh, I forgot all about it. The Marion Bright with it. Oh, how that would look. Put that there. This here. No, not like that. Come on. Let's do the green. So what are you working on, Miss Donna? Dawn just got back. Cat's making a mess. Literally. Craft fair. I didn't work on any of that this year. Decided, nah, just gonna keep working on my Etsy. Can anybody see what box of? I put them away. That'd be why I can't find them. Yeah, craft fairs are a lot of work. A lot. Etsy stores are a lot of work. Your first one in 2 decades. That's a good undertaking there. I usually, if I do craft fair, I just send it with my friend Pam, and they put it in their shop because I just send my journals. Put my thank you. I'm working on a little golden book junk journal. Hi, Elle. How are you? Well, I'm glad you got a second to say hello. Excuse me, my eyes are too. You last journal? Oh. I like to give them away, but I also want to be able to keep doing this, so I need to sell them so that I can make money to be able to do. I'm doing all right. I'm in my happy place working away with my friends. Gotta get your cord, okay? I get that threaded through there. Sometimes it doesn't to work. Learning curve. I've sold several. I've sold on Etsy so far, and I've sold a lot before that. I think I'm up to like 20, maybe 25. I've actually lost count. But I know there's 9 on my Etsy shop that I've sold for sure. I've been doing this. This is my 4th year for making journals. Because I started it in October, the year my daughter started college. And she is now a senior in college. So 4 years. Started one a long time ago and didn't get past cutting the cover before I get back to it next year. Okay. I think I like that without the deer. I just like it the way it is. So that's cool. You've made 3. I digress. I've made so many of them. It's crazy. Okay, so this is what we've done so far tonight. We've done this tag, journaling card. I love the 2 little birds. We've done this tag. The holly jolly tag. And then this tag. And then 2 flip out pockets. These will attach down to the journals. And I sat there and did that. I wanted them to go on 2 different sides, and I made them both the same way. Goodness. And they are going to go into this book when I get it all put together. I've got it partway. Got the spine on, which is good. If I don't have to do anything else, I can put a journal out in 2 days from beginning to end. But that's working probably 16 hours on it. Yeah, the elf is so cute. So I've got, let's see what else I've got on my desk here besides garbage now that needs to be thrown away. And I have learned I'm not keeping tiny scraps. They go in the trash. No more hoarding things that are too minuscule. Okay, so let's do this one to go this way and see if I can succeed this time. A free cute elf. Yeah. A free cute elf. Oh, agree, cute. I thought I was going crazy. I'm like, where does it say free, Dawn? Don't mind me. I'm just crazy. All right. We want this one to have a pocket in here. Oh, I guess it's been a longer day than what I thought. I just couldn't even wrap my brain around that spell check one. I want to bring the cutter out. Yeah, you gotta love spell check. It gets you. Just gets you all the time. So like I said, these are going in that journal, so I want to trying to get the ephemera done. I like making ephemera on lives because I can interact with my chat and still feel like I accomplished what I set out to do. Oh no, that's not an altered book. That's just a actual making the pages start to finish, embellished, whatever. Altered book, I couldn't even tell you how many hours I spent on that book. It was a lot. It was a lot of fun though. I was looking at the one I got. I got and it was awesome. I don't remember who got mine. I know Judy Evans Parker got the second one I made because somebody's got lost in the mail and they said they sent, but would never produce their tracking numbers, yada yada. You know, there's always one in every crowd. Yeah, I got yours. I was looking at it yesterday, actually. I'm trying to debate if I'm going to use it as my December daily or if I'm going to do something else. Yeah. You're human now. Yay, elves. Yeah, they are so fun to make, but they are a lot of work. The worst part for me is gutting, or not gutting because you don't gut the book, but getting the book prepped to start decorating, all the gluing and the what's it called? Ripping out pages and all that. Oh, smack me, dang it. What I do, I turn because my computer sets at an angle and I turn to read chat and then I just follow right along with the whatever's in my hand. Let's do music paper. Did I do music paper on the last one? Dictionary. Okay. I don't drive a lot. I don't drive because I am from vertigo and I am too afraid that I will have an attack behind the wheel and hurt someone. And I don't want to have that burden in my brain the rest of my life. I used to drive until it hit me. The vertigo hit me there about 5-6 years ago. I spent a night in the hospital and 6 days on the couch because I couldn't walk. Somebody had to lead me around. I have my husband. He's my public transportation.
Chauffeur Dan.
He retired. What, about 5 years ago, 6 years ago?
14.
Really? Yep. Okay, so it was 5 years ago he retired. Hi, Dorinda. And I had my vertigo attack probably 4 years ago because he was already retired. He goes for it. If I want to go, then he chauffeurs me there. So there's that. Let's add this to this side. What are we going to put on top of it? That is the question now. As long as I don't do this one backwards. Are we buffering? Thank you. Layering is one of my favorite things to do. I have a little deer laying here. Anybody see what I do with it? There it is. This little deer is cute. You slit my throat if I had to let my husband. He is a disaster behind the wheel. And now mine's good. Mine is good. He's a little tired of me if I try to backseat drive, but you know. I found it, Carla. I found it. I found the deer.
Grazing in the mud.
I forgot to ink it, so we'll just put a little bit of ink right around it. It's buffering, but you can see and hear me. YouTube has been doing that a lot lately. Let's do 'Tis the Season. I might as well use these things up since I have them, right? So is mine out. Total backseat driver here, girl, drives him crazy. Yeah, I'm a backseat driver, passenger seat driver, or whatever. I'm like, watch where you're going. But the fear is real when you have vertigo and you don't know when you're going to go into what I call the spin cycle. You don't know where the top is. I tell him to shut up and hold on, or I will dump him off in the bike in a heartbeat. Oh, goodness. Okay, so I think that one's cute. I just got to make a little journaling cat tag. Oh, I forgot to put it in here. Put something in there. What do we want? Let's put a little. These are a card making kit that I got, and I don't use it for card making, so we like that one, or we like this blue one. Let's see. I think I like this one. Arlene. Hi, Arlene. How are you? I'm lost. Losing things right and left. Somehow I can hear you saying that. Quite vividly in my ears. I'm like hearing that. Let's have some layers. Now that I have the Christmas out, I feel like this is what I'll be doing for the next month and a half. Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. I drive everywhere. I'm going to drive to Phoenix area next week for my scavenger across America October edition. Cool. And then there'll be a tag that goes in there or a journaling card. And it'll attach to a page like that. So there we go with that. I piled them all up again. So these are all for this journal. Some embellishments. I have a bunch of crafters meeting up with me, and I can't say that word right. Scavenger. I need to start my Christmas cards. I have cards left from last year that I made because I made them and then never sent them out. I didn't even pull Halloween out of the storage box. I was just not into it this year. Just not. So I'll probably put that in there as a page. To make a little clip. Not clip, what's that word called? Tab. There we go. Tab. Oh, wow. You're way ahead of me. I have one journal that I need to film that's done. I made it last year, but never got the chance to post. And one that is a boxed set that I need to do. You don't really do any holiday. I was thinking about not doing any kind of Christmas crafting either, but that little book just lends itself to being a Christmas journal. So, and all this little paper here is lending itself to being part of that too. So I just decorate it up for a signature. And then I'll have to cut it out later, trim it down. Because it's good paper. It's just all from that card making kit that I had. This one. In the book. I like to make some of my pages longer and wider. Read that again. Where did your cutout side come from? Connection. Oh, cut out today. This was a magazine that I bought that had all the cutouts, has the card bases for 6x6 cards. I bought it last year. I want to say at Joann's. Because it had dies with it. It had like there was little mini Christmas trees, and like there was fall. It was just a bunch of stuff in one kit. And I'm sorry that took me where I couldn't comprehend. So it's been at least a year since I bought it. Because my husband and I were in Joann's, I'm sure. I'm just going to use some of it to fold out. And then what I'll do is go back through and I take the pages of the book and start my signatures. And I'll lay them out in there until I get them where I want them to be. Whoa, I just hit something. My stamp collection. Okay. Yeah, it was, I want to say I paid like $20. It was ridiculous for everything that was in it. So I couldn't turn it down. I made one card, maybe two, and then I'm like, man, this isn't for me. I don't want cards out of this. I'll use it for something else. Every time I open up that envelope, I'm like, oh, it smells so good. It smells like French vanilla latte or something. Oh, it's awesome. Okay, so 3. No, it was before Christmas. It was before Christmas, but I don't know why it was so cheap. I just remember because I won't pay a lot of money for stuff. I just can't afford to pay huge amounts of money. So I'm pretty sure they were just small dies, but it had all the paper, the magazine, had the layouts to show you. Not that I needed the layouts, but and I had enough paper to do, I think, cards, something like that. Oh, wow. 6 covers from last year. Hold on a second. Oh, okay. I'll show you a little journal here in a second that I have left from last year. So what I'm going to do in this book, because my pages were able to stay together, is I'm going to make 2 signatures with the story in it, and then two or 3 signatures without. So you'll have the story signature, and then a signature without, a story signature, and then another without. So, but I'll be right back. I'll leave you that to look at for 1 second. Oh, I've been sitting too long. This is the one thing I have left from last year. And it's a little like Crayola box, but I handmade it. And it has a little matching journal that goes inside. And this, I'm pretty sure this came from that paper pad. It's so cute. It's a little purse size one. I flip up. I see how much I've changed in my way of doing things when I look back at things I did a year ago. There's a paper bag, an envelope. The signatures are hidden there, the sewing. Yeah. Little tuck spot there. But it really is for journaling. And then it's got the ribbon down the side. And ties with the ribbon. But I love that it matches the box. I love the box. The box is so cute. I was supposed to do a tutorial on it because I did one of those boxes and gave it away with cards in it as a giveaway on my channel. And I made that little journal, and I thought, and it magnets. It's got a magnet in there, so it magnetizes. I love it. I don't know if I'm going to put it in my Etsy shop or if I'll do another giveaway at Christmas with this. Maybe like right of the week of Thanksgiving or something. So they can have it for their Christmas memories. But the boxes are so easy to make. So that's my only thing left. And it's after 10. It's almost 11. I'm going to have to jump off here. And that makes for a long day when you're tired. I could keep going for another hour or two. It wouldn't bother me in the least, but I thank you all for coming and joining me and all of your support. And I hope to see you next Thursday night. And we'll do a flip through of the finished journal. I hope to have it done by then. I'm glad you caught me live. I'm glad you came to my channel. I'm glad you were here. Oh, you're welcome. Sandra, you're going to have to turn that bell on louder, girl. You all have a wonderful night. Let's find my mouse. I'm trying to turn it off with my ink cartridge or ink pad. I'm sorry, Sandra. I will see you all ladies later. Bye. You too, Carla.